Good evening, everyone. How are you all? We are back with another live session at Speaker Circle. I'm Nancy Shah, your host of the day, and we are going to be together for next 30 minutes or so, and wherein we are going to have poetry recitation. Yes, today is all about poetries. If you are here, if you're watching us right now, you can type your name in the chat. I would surely like to welcome you here suitably. At the same time, let me introduce myself. I'm Nancy Shah. I'm a trainer, public speaker, anchor, voice actor, and founder of Speaker Circle. Speaker Circle is basically a platform through which we help people develop good communication and public speaking skills. We have our education program where there are different speech projects. Apart from that, we have our online and offline meetings. Our online meetings happen every Sunday morning via Zoom, and you can attend two of our online meetings for free as a visitor. To do that, you can just fill up a Google form. You'll find the link of the form in the description. If you're not able to type in a chat box, probably you have not subscribed our YouTube channel yet, so do it right away. And then say hi in a chat box. I would surely like to welcome you suitably. I can see a couple of people who are watching us right now. May I know your name? Please type in and I'll welcome you suitably. One more thing, Speaker Circle has offline meetings already going on in Ahmedabad from almost a year now. Our next upcoming offline meeting in Ahmedabad will be on 31st July. And if you are in the city, join us there. And one more thing, we are coming up with offline circle in Mumbai very soon. There's something in pipeline. We'll share more about it when time is correct to share. So, with this, let's move ahead and let's begin with our poetry session. Well, by the way, before you go ahead, have you ever checked this YouTube channel? Well, here you will find lot of videos which are related to public speaking. I create public speaking tips videos every Tuesday, mostly. I cannot say every, but mostly on Tuesdays, and you'll get updates there. By this time, we have released more than 50 plus videos which you can watch and learn, and this is completely free. So use those content, and probably that would help you in delivering your speeches in a better way. Apart from that, you'll find lot of video speeches which are delivered by different members at Speaker Circle. So our members deliver speeches as part of their education program, and we record that and we share it on our YouTube channel and other social media handles with the due credits to them. So you can learn and observe them at the same time. That might give you useful content someday. So consider subscribing. Apart from that, we go live on this YouTube channel every Thursday, 7:30 p.m., where we do different activities like storytelling, movie reviews, book reviews, poetries, and a lot of other things. Today it is a poetry recitation, and by this time I've got hi from few people. We have Sukhdayal Sharma. Hi Sukhdayal, thank you so much for joining in. We have Zaina Rafique. Hi Zaina, you are joining from both ends. Thank you so much. And if you would like to invite somebody to attend today's live session, you can share the link of this YouTube platform, and you can share it with your friends and family members and invite them here, and let's hear out poetries together. As they say, poetry is a way to express your thoughts, ideas, emotions. And it's one of the ways which is very creative. At the same time, it is very interactive because you're not even talking to people, it's just a written words, but then it feels that they're explaining something to you. So, such beautiful poetries we have today for you. And we have two power pack speakers who are going to recite wonderful poetries for you. So, are you all ready? Give me a thumbs up or type yes in a chat box so that we can begin with a poetry recitation session. I'm super duper excited and happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining in again. Let me introduce our first speaker of the day. Well, you know her already if you have ever been to Speaker Circle YouTube channel or if you have ever been to our online offline meetings. She's somebody who works with me at Speaker Circle as almost 2 years of work experience by now. She has just completed her Bachelor's of Arts in English Literature with good percentage, and now going to pursue something interesting in her career further, would be pursuing masters very soon. She's a language lover, knows more than 6 languages and want to take it to 15. Let us put our hands together for our very own Zena Rafiq. Hi, Zena.
Hello, good evening, ma'am. I like to see the enthusiasm, like 15 languages. I kind of fumble between like three or four, but yeah, we are just
So,
going
Zaina,
ahead with the flow.
we would like to launch Speaker Circle in 15 different countries, and we want you to know the local languages so that we can, do that. So you're not learning for yourself, you're learning for us.
Okay, okay, fine. That's a good motivating spark right there. Thanks.
Great. Chalo. Thank you so much, Zaina, for taking up this slot for today's live, and you're doing a poetry recitation. Would you like to share the title of the poetry now?
Not the title, but may I please share the context of this poem? Like,
Okay, the title will
because
be
then
released
it,
towards the end.
yeah, it doesn't actually have a title, but if I tell you the context, you will be able to understand it better. That's
Okay,
what I
okay,
feel.
okay. So in that case, I think let me give you the stage overall, and you can take it forward. Over to you, Zaina Rafique.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Zena. And fun fact, I wrote this poem today. I was going to recite something entirely different before, but then I just had a thought process. I wrote this in the afternoon. So, the context of this poem is mainly targeted towards people who are belonging to the age group from 20 to mid 30s or something like that, or what we in general terms say young people. Now, why I decided to pick up this topic and what this poem is going to be about, uh, the emotional dissonance or the imbalance that the youth faces these days. Almost every era has gone through, like when our parents were in their young days, when they were struggling, where they were just, starting to live life on their own terms, starting to take responsibility, they also might have felt the same thing. We are also facing the same thing. And I think every generation goes to this phase of uncertainty. So, this is what this poem is about. But for us, I believe the situation is kind of a little more complicated because the competition has increased. It's a cutthroat competition in terms of education, in terms of work, in terms of personal life as well, almost everything. And there is inflation all around, so it's really difficult for us to stand on our own terms financially. And there is FOMO, that is fear of missing out, thanks to social media. So all of these things are giving us a big hit, and that's what the I believe the youth is feeling. I was watching a movie by Satyajit Ray that's called Pratidwandi. I don't know if you have watched it. It's a Bengali movie, but it's awesome. And towards the end of the movie, there is this climax scene where the protagonist goes to gives an interview. Now, the interview is for the position of a few posts only, like 4 to 5 posts, and there are innumerable amount of young men who are applying for this job. They are asked to stand in the corridor for such a long time. Some of them pass out, some of them are exhausted, and in the end, the director ends the movie on this note that all of us in this fast world are mere skeletons. We don't have our own souls. We have lost our originality. So that's also where my poem gets inspiration from. And if you might have seen Kota Factory, which you should if you have not by now, I was going through season 2. And when Vaibhav, the protagonist, has that orientation at Maheshwari, the the person who runs Maheshwari says that, you are all losers because you have joined late. That's the main point where the story begins, and that is very, like ouch moment for a Vaibhav. So I thought that's also one thing which kind of was in my mind. And I have seen my peers also, it has become necessary to fit into the format. Like if you're a guy, be rich; if you're a girl, be a porcelain doll. It's this or it's not anything for you. So marks, placements, and at this phase, even our parents are getting old, so it's like kind of confusing that will I be able to stand up on my terms, will the world treat me fair? So there's a lot to learn, there's a lot to do, we are all confused. So this poem is for the youth, for people who feel like me or might have felt in their youth or are going to face their youth really soon. So this is for all of you. Let me know if you can relate, and let me know if there are any scopes of improvement. Here it goes. Not long ago, I was put here in this bundle of fluming flames. I was asked not to fear the ruthless tint of world's games. Run! Run till your knees go weak, they say. Run till greed you seek, they say. And I tremble to ask or even speak. How do I run when mere standing feels weak? I don't know if I'm the only one here or every soul before me has felt this fear. I look at the strong and I ponder, how do they hide their weakness? I wonder. I doubt if this rough patch I can handle. For those following, will I be an example? Will my individuality in this smoke shine bright? Or in the broken shambles, will it forever hide? In this fantasy phase that they call the youth, I wish I learned to understand the truth. That when this nebulous smoke subsides, it is only my potential that resides. I hope I swim across this bold and strong and prove all of those what ifs wrong. I hope I be someone they prefer to cherish and my originality and dreams they nourish. And that in this ocean of souls that run to and fro, I take a step back and I learn to grow. I wish that for someone my efforts are enough. I wish that for someone to understand me, it was not so tough. That's all from my side. I hope you related to this poem because I have seen many people feel and think all of these things, but we can't just express it out. So you can use this as a source of expression if you want to relate to this. Let me know what are your thoughts on the same. That's all from my side. Thank you.
My goodness, you write wonderful poetry, Zaina. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Self-written poetries are always awesome because that gives a specific feeling and emotion that you want to
Right.
create. And again, you tried sharing something which is very concrete because lot of people face difficulties during this age while believing in themselves and doing things. So yes, if somebody would have told me it would not be this tough, I would have also lived little lighter during that age. So yes, we are there with you guys. In fact, I'm also in the there. Can you increase the age from 30 to
Yeah,
35?
I said ना मिड थर्टीज तक जहां तक आप अपने आप को यूथ समझ
Please
रहे हो
include
लाइक
us on
टिल
20.
योर स्ट्रगल इज गोइंग ऑन यू आर इन दैट फेज.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful hearing from you and
Thank you,
keep
ma'am.
coming and keep participating.
Sure. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So that was Zaina Rafique here with us at Speakers Circle, and I hope you enjoyed the poetry. You can share your thoughts in the chat box. Would surely like to hear it out. Apart from that, we have another speaker who has a wonderful poetry to share with you. Let me introduce you to her. She's somebody who currently lives in Ahmedabad. She has completed her graduation, that is BSc in microbiology from RG Shah Science College. She's currently a homemaker, but she's somebody who loves to do painting as well as reading. She is a wonderful person and a recent addition to Speaker Circle. Let us put our hands together for our very own Rucha Vyas. Hi Rucha, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I am fine, ma'am.
Great. So Rucha, you are trying this live for the first time. Wishing you all the very best.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So today you're going to recite a poetry, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
would you like to share the title of your poetry?
Exactly. It's beautifully written lines from none other than our well-known ancient poet Kabir ji.
Okay.
और हाँ, ये दो तीन लाइन्स है जो मैं सुनाना चाहती हूँ और मैंने इसके लिए टाइटल रखा है समय का महत्व.
Okay.
काल
So
करे सो आज कर, आज
yes, yes.
करे सो.
Okay, Rucha, I'll go backstage and I give the stage to you. So Rucha is presenting Kabir ji ke dohe, some of the poetry lines from Kabir ji. Over to you, Rucha. You can start now.
थैंक यू। काल करे सो आज कर, आज करे सो अब, पल में परलय आएगा, बहुरी करेगा कब। These beautifully written lines are from none other than but our ancient poet कबीर जी। आप सबने कबीर जी का नाम तो सुना ही होगा, और इसको मैंने ये टाइटल दिया है कि समय का महत्व। कबीर जी इसका अर्थ समझाते हुए हमको बताते हैं कि सबके पास समय बहुत कम है। हम ये जान के ही चलते हैं कि अरे हमारे पास तो बहुत बरसों पड़े हैं जीने के लिए, तो ये काम कल कर लेंगे, परसों कर लेंगे, 2-3 महीने बाद कर लेंगे। इसलिए जो काम हमको आज करना है, वो अभी कर लेना चाहिए, और जो काम हम कल पे छोड़ना चाहते हैं, वो आज के दिन में कर लेना चाहिए। क्योंकि हम सब जानते हैं कि थोड़े ही समय में हमने कोरोना का जो समय बिताया है, हम सब जानते हैं कि सबके लिए बहुत ही कठिन काल था। हमें नहीं पता है कि हमारे पास कितना समय है। तो जो भी चीज़ हम करना चाहते हैं, जो सीखना चाहते हैं, जो बताना चाहते हैं, जो ग्रो लाइफ में जो ड्रीम्स हमने देखे हैं ग्रो करने के लिए, वो सभी के लिए हमको बहुत कम समय मिलेगा। तो हमें अपने हिसाब से जो भी चीज़ करनी है, जितना भी अच्छे से जीना है, वो सब हमें अभी ही कर लेना चाहिए। अब आप सोचेंगे कि कबीर जी की ये पंक्तियाँ मैंने क्यों चुनी? इसका सबसे बड़ा कारण यही है कि युगों पहले उनकी जो बताई बातें हैं, वो फिलॉसफी यानी कि तत्वज्ञान से भरी हुई है। लेकिन वो उस वक़्त भी उतनी ही प्रस्तुत थी, और इस वक़्त भी इतनी ही प्रस्तुत है। वो इतनी सरल भाषा में अपनी बात बताते थे, अपना काम करते हुए। शायद किसी को पता हो हम में से कि कबीर जी का पेशा था बुनाई का, वो वणकर थे, वो बुनते थे। तो वो अपने इस काम के साथ ही इतना सब कुछ वो बना लेते थे पंक्तियाँ, और सरल भाषा में जो भी उनके पास बैठ के सुनता था, उसको भी समझ आ जाती थी। तो जीवन की फिलॉसफी उन्होंने जब कही थी, उसमें ये बात कही थी, पल भर में प्रलय आएगा, मतलब कब प्रलय आ जाए हम नहीं जानते हैं। तो जो काम तुझे करना है बंदे, वो तू अभी ही कर ले, कल के लिए मत रुक। कब तक तू जिएगा ये तुझे नहीं पता है, तेरे पास बहुत ही थोड़ा समय है। तो तू आलसी मत बन, अपना कर्म कर, जितना जल्दी हो सके तू नींद से जाग जा, और जीवन में जो चीज़ तुझको पाने की इच्छा है, उसके लिए तू मेहनत करना शुरू कर दे। उसके लिए दिन मत बिगाड़, महीने मत बिगाड़, साल मत बिगाड़। इतनी सरलता से वो अपनी बातें लोगों को बता देते थे कि जो अनपढ़ है, वो भी अपने अपने जीवन में ये उतार सकता था। इसीलिए मुझे ये बहुत अच्छा लगा, और मैं इसको रिलेट अपने कोरोना के काल से करना चाहूँगी, क्योंकि उस वक़्त मुझे ज़्यादा पता चला कि पता नहीं कब तक मैं हूँ या नहीं हूँ। पर जब तक मैं हूँ, तब तक मुझे अपने समय को जैसे मैं अच्छे से अच्छे बेहतर तरीके से कैसे उसको यूटिलाइज़ करूँ, वो मैंने सीखा, और मैं अभी उस पथ पर चल रही हूँ। मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। सो बस इतना ही मुझे कहना था। थैंक यू सो मच नैन्सी मैम एंड ज़ैना मैम।
हाय रुचा, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर शेयरिंग दिस। वैसे मैंने ये दोहा काफी बार सुना हुआ है, पर आपने बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया, एंड मोर देन दैट यू कनेक्टेड इट विथ योर ओन लाइफ एंड हाउ इट हैज हेल्प्ड यू. So thank you so much for coming over here with us live on this platform and sharing your thoughts.
थैंक यू मैम।
So that was Rucha Vyas here with us at Speaker Circle. Okay, we have got a comment here. Poetry by Zaina is exemplary. Her concern for the middle-aged person is same. Okay, as for me, even after, okay, I can understand what you're trying to say. Thank you so much, Arunji, for watching this. Everybody, if you like the poetry, you can share your thoughts here. We have, okay, Kasha. Kasha has also Wish to all the best to Rucha. Thank you so much. So, with this, I think we are done with today's session. It was very short, crisp, to the point, and a fun session we had. We had two wonderful poetries. One was by Zena, second was by Rucha, and I hope you enjoyed and liked it. Do share your thoughts and keep connected with us. We go live on this channel every Thursday. So, I'll see you next Thursday. Next Thursday, we are going to have a book review, and we have three power packed book reviews to be done. So, stay tuned. Bye bye.